Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Cooking with Katrina. Today I'm grilling on a Sunday. You're gonna grill with me. Yes, the best grilled chicken you have ever eaten. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I have washed and cleaned my chicken, as you can see, and I've already seasoned it. I'm just going to show you the spices that I used for my chicken that I'm putting on the grill. I've got over here, I've got some olive oil that I drizzled on there. I've got some Italian seasoning. I like the zesty Italian seasoning, but you can use the regular. I have granulated garlic. I have ground black pepper. I have this chicken bouillon seasoning that I love to use, and this roasted chicken seasoning as well that I like to use. I have some paprika, Italian seasoning over here as well. Some paprika that I put on the chicken, and of course, granulated garlic. And there is no measurement that I used on here, so there's not a measurement that I used. I just pretty much just eyeballed it. I just sprinkled, of course, the salt-free things. You can use as much as you like on here. If you're into like a whole lot of garlic or a whole lot of paprika, whatever that you're into. But of course, everything else has salt, so I would do that in moderation. The reason I use two oils, I know that there is oil, of course, in the Italian dressing, but it's not as much as just regular oil. So the reason I use two, because I want my chicken to stay tender and juicy on the grill, because it can dry out. So you want your chicken, especially the white meat, the breast, they can become very dry, and you want your flavors all the way through it, plus you want it moist and juicy. So that's what I would suggest, using both of these. If you're going to, of course, do the same recipe with these seasonings and roast it in the oven, you can eliminate one or the other. Okay guys, so kids are out playing and having to clean up the yard, making a mess. So our grill is nice and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and get our chicken on there. Okay, so the temperature on the grill right now, open, it's saying that it's 275. So it's nice and hot. You don't want it to be too hot because it will burn the skin of the chicken. So I'm just going to put the different pieces of chicken on here. All pieces of chicken cook differently. Darker meat tends to cook slower, and you want that because you want it to be completely cooked. And white meat, which is wings and breast, tend to cook faster because of thicker piece of chicken and has less veiny pieces. So I've got all my chicken on here, as you can see. And I'm just going to move it around periodically so the heat can penetrate through it, but not cook it too fast or cook the outside and the inside is burned. You want the chicken to cook slow. You want it to be tender and juicy, and you want it to be done. This chicken is going to take, of course, like the wings and the breast will take about 30 minutes, but the legs and the thighs and the bigger breast will take about 45 to 55 minutes, maybe even an hour. I'm going to close it. Once you close a grill, it slows the process down. It kind of cooks it slow as if it's in the oven, and that's what we want. I'm going to turn it now. Some of the pieces are starting to cook on the outside. So this will slow the chicken cooking too fast down once I close the grill. With grilling, it's just like, it's not like an art. You have to learn to do it, and you have to be patient with it, because it can be a fail and it can be successful. So you want to continue to watch your chicken. Don't just put it on here and leave it like how it is in the oven, because you know that temperature will remain the same. But with a grill, it won't. It will get higher, and the juices from the chicken will drop into the fire, and it will cause it to burn up. So you want to keep rotating the chicken in different places so the chicken will not cook too fast or burn. This side seems to be cooking slower than this side, so I'm going to actually slow the heat down some, just so it can start to cook slower. Up some on this side so the chicken can start to cook better. So I flipped all the chicken now. So I'm going to close the grill and let it continue to do its thing. Slowing all the burners down and letting it cook. You can enjoy this nice view of the kiddos playing. And we're going to get to our second side. Okay, guys. So my husband was telling me that I can't just walk away from the grill. The chicken will burn. I was inside trying to get the other sides prepared and clean up my mess. So this is the stage after about 15 minutes of how the chicken is looking. It's going to continue to cook. It may look like it's ready, but it is not ready. Another thing too, for someone that's not very familiar with grilling or know how to grill, get you a thermometer, and that will give you the exact temperature any meat that is being prepared, grilled, fried, broiled, baked, whatever, what temperature it should be when it is ready. So I'm going to continue to rotate this chicken. It looks so good, and it's not even ready. Looks so good. He kind of made like a whale for the chicken. But you just want to continue to keep a watch on your chicken, to rotate it, make sure that it's cooking all the way and that it's not burning or cooking too fast. And another thing too, that oil and the olive oil and what is that stuff called? I can't even think of it right now. The olive oil and, oh my goodness, the Italian dressing. Yes, that's what it is. Cannot remember. That's keeping the chicken so juicy and moist. And it smells so good. And I actually, you can leave it as is, but I've got barbecue sauce that I'm going to put on some of it, and some of it I'm going to leave plain. Yes. So continue, take it down a little bit lower. I want it to cook low and slow. Oh, I see you. Okay guys, so on to recipe number 2. I know it is a mess in my kitchen. Yes. I left the spices out because I have to continue to make the other sides. Now I am making just some baked beans. I'm going to drain some of the juice off of the beans. Just a little bit. Pour them into my bowl. Okay. So, Michaela, can you give me the brown sugar? Okay. So, in this bowl, I've got 2 things of course, baked beans. This is one of our sides. And I have our favorite type of barbecue sauce, which is the Sunny Sweet. And I'm just gonna pour a couple of tablespoons of that in there. I'm gonna do about 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. I'm gonna do, of course, some paprika, some black pepper, some onion powder. Michaela, can you give me that mustard and the ketchup, please? Some garlic powder. Give this a stir. You can put meat in this if you want to. The garlic powder is making me choke. Sorry guys, I got my steak seasoning. I'm just gonna use a good bit of that. I've got some ketchup. I'm just gonna do 1 squirt of ketchup and a squirt of yellow mustard. Mix this up. And these beans are gonna go in a 350-degree oven. If this little hand don't try to take the bowl down. 350 degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes until warm all the way through. And of course the beans are already cooked, so you can also do this on the stove if you want to, but I like the smokiness that the oven leaves the baked beans with once all the flavors are mixed in well. Hey guys, so right now I'm about to slice these potatoes. I've already washed, and I'm just gonna season them up. And I'm actually need more potatoes too. I thought that I had enough, but I'm just gonna put them on a lightly sprayed cookie sheet and just cover them in some delicious spices and spray them and bake them in a 425 degree oven for about an hour or until golden brown and cooked. Yes. See you guys. We're back. Okay, look at this chicken. Look at this chicken. Yes, just about ready. Those pieces up there, my husband has them sitting up here because they are just about ready, right? He is a mess. He does not want to be on the camera. So the breasts, of course, are taking a little bit longer because they're really thick and you want those to be cooked all the way through, but they will not be dry. So this is it, and we will put the sauce on them and we will be eating. Yes, grilling season. Okay guys, so everything is out. Chicken, of course I showed you the beans. The potatoes look so delicious, and I made a couple of deviled eggs. And, move that little hand. Go. Are your hands clean? They're not? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is disgusting. Okay guys, so, more close, yes. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you try these recipes. I hope it was helpful. Little boy, get out of the chicken. And I'll see you guys next video. Happy Sunday.